guys, welcome back. It's Shelby and today we are making a skirt. So I have a couple items here that I will be using, mainly napkins. You guys might have seen these in some of my other crafts. I've been doing a fair amount with them lately. Basically, I just have a ton of red napkins and I microwave most of my meals, so I don't really use them. So I thought, you know what, I have them, why not craft with them? So you might have caught my pillowcase tutorial hack with napkins. If not, I will link it above. It's worth watching, it's pretty awesome, if I do say so myself. But basically, yeah, I just have a bunch of these big red square napkins, and I thought they would make like a cute little like handkerchief skirt because I like the way they move, which is like weird, it's a square of fabric, but whatever. Like I just thought this would be like a cool skirt. So I have a lot of them, actually. I have a ton of these. And we're gonna sew them together. We're gonna make an awesome skirt and I'm really excited about it. And if you wanna make your own napkin skirt, I will link what you need down below along with my socials. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. Let me know what you think in the comments and let's get going. So what we're going to start off doing is just attach two napkins together. I'm just putting them seam to seam with the inside out opposite each other so that they're both, the fabrics facing the same way, and just stitch them up. Okay, so the first seam is sewed. And basically what I want to do is, so we've got two napkins, right? So I want them to hang down and I want it to kind of do a handkerchief thing. So I'm going to be attaching the next one to this end, and then, so it'll just kind of do that and give me little diamonds hanging down. That's the goal. That's what we're going to do. So that is where the next seam's going. And then I'm just going to do that all the way around until I've got enough of them together. So I've got 3 seams done and I just want to show you what we're looking at. No, my waist is not that small. These are not connected. I just wanted to show you kind of where the seams were. So that's kind of the effect we're making. But then when the skirt is done, it's gonna kind of hang down a little bit like this. And these open corners here are what's going to attach to the belt. So it's gonna create this cool, there we go, like this cool handkerchief design. So I'm just gonna keep kind of sewing around. So just keep sewing your little napkins together. Keep the front part of the fabric facing forward and the back part kind of opposite what you're sewing so that your skirt definitely has an inside and an outside. And just make sure that you are stitching the correct seam to the correct seam so that you don't end up with just like this long rectangle of fabric, but that you keep the shape going all the way around so that it'll connect as a skirt. Okay, so now that my napkins are sewn together, I need to attach them. If you caught my ball gown video, another like sewing adventure I made was this really cool ball gown made out of tulle and mainly hand sewn, but a little bit on my sewing machine. I'll link it above if you haven't seen it, but basically I made a giant skirt and sewed it to a strip of fabric and made that a belt, and it worked so well. So I'm doing the same thing here. And I have this belt, it's a stretchy belt. I'm donating it to the cause, but I love this belt, it's so great. And you know, it just like does what belts do, but it stretches, which I thought would be good for this. So basically what I'm going to do is be tacking the, oh my God, I blinked, napkins. Oops. Napkins onto the belt, and then it'll stretch around me, and that way I don't have to do too much by the way of measuring. But basically I'm just going to be stitching them to the back so that you can't see it. And then I'll put the belt on and it'll just hopefully be solid fabric all the way around and look like a legit skirt, but time will tell. That's what we're doing next. Okay, so I have my napkins attached together. I ended up using 6 of them, and this is kind of what it looks like. I left the little triangle up at the very top loose because that's what I'm going to attach to the belt. So it's easiest just to hold here and here, and I'm missing a triangle, but that's what it's looking like. So basically I'm going to be attaching my triangles to my belts. Going around, this is slightly big on me, so basically what I'm going to do is just put my belt on and figure out kind of evenly space and hand stitch them on. So there's 6 connecting points. I know my belt fits on this hole because that's where all the damage to the belt loop is. So basically I'm just gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, just stitch little things and come back when we have a skirt. Side note that I just realized before I started stitching to my belt, I don't want like a wrapped skirt, I want an actual skirt, so what I'm going to do is actually just attach these two last ones together so I have a loop, and then when I put on the belt will expand because, as I said, the 6 napkins are bigger than my waist and my hips, so that's perfect. And then the elastic of the belt, when I close the belt, it'll just slide on and then the belt will attach it to me. So that's what we're hoping for. Can't believe I didn't think that through. So I might need to add another napkin. We'll see. Hoping this works. Okay, so now we've got an actual skirt. It's a circle. This is what I will be attaching to the belts. All right, you guys, here's how it turned out. What do you think? I think it's so cute. I really love it. I think it looks kind of like an inverted tulip, which I think is adorable because I love flowers. But look at the way it moves. I love the way it moves. I love the uneven hemline. There's a lot of skirt to it. Like, it actually moves pretty well, and it's got kind of an interesting shape. So I think that's really cool. It's very comfortable. It just, you know, fits on a stretchy belt. So yeah, I hope you like it. If you did, let me know by hitting that thumbs up button. Let me know what you think down in the comments. I love hearing from you guys. If you want to see more DIY craft tutorials, excursions, other things I am up to, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. I'd love to see you here again soon. Thanks so much for watching. Bye for now.